Welcome to Wagner's Youth Facility, a department of the Belize Central Prison that houses juvenile offenders. Confined within are two teenagers, individually charged for murder and awaiting trial. Both young men have been incarcerated for the better part of the last 2 years, and biding time means completing their high school education. Through the Colby Foundation and its partner agencies, they enrolled in Kaina Online High School, where they topped the national program by placing first and third place respectively.
These two young men who are under the age of 18 years old, one of them had a 91.4 overall average, percent average, and he came in first, and he received merits, 3 merits. First in, I think, he received merits, first place in math and biology, and second place in English, according to my information here.
Leading the course is an inmate who stands accused of committing a most heinous crime. In October 2018, 19-year-old Bobby Garcia was murdered inside a temple at Kahal Pech in what appeared to be a ritual sacrifice. His alleged killer was only 16 years old at the time.
When I first got here, I guess it was a little bit of a struggle because I had to get along with everybody else. So that was kind of one of my challenges because I'm not really used to socializing. I was antisocial. So I guess that's one of the achievements.
Over the past 2 years, Inmate 1, as we will refer to him, is coming of age behind prison walls. When he entered the penal system back in 2018, satanic worship was at the centerpiece of his life. Having been exorcised of that demon, education is now primary in his pursuit, and he has excelled academically despite the challenges.
We have limited internet access, so we can't really do all the research that we need to get hundreds for all the subjects. So we would need help from Mr. Dawson here and download some YouTube videos explaining the subjects, the subjects of the course.
There to mentor the students is William Dawson. As director of Wagner's Youth Facility, he can relate to the struggles of these young inmates.
This type of work, you have to be completely invested, and it can't be a job, it has to be something personal. Working with at-risk young people is one of the passions that I come with because I myself at one point in time was an at-risk youth, and I know in detail a support system that needs to be in place for one of those type of young people to become successful. Unfortunately, young people who come to prison come for committing some type of infraction in society. But we have a nurturing environment here where we don't look at the crime that the young men come to prison for, but rather we look at the personalities, we look at the talent and the skills that they possess.
One such individual is Inmate 2. Like his colleague, he is also very articulate and passionate about learning. Regrettably, it has taken incarceration for him to value the importance of a sound education.
It was a bit challenging because the incarceration, I was away from my family, but I built a close relationship with each and everyone, so it was a bit easier to focus on what I was doing.
Now you've come in third, which is a fairly high rank in terms of the number of persons enrolled in the program this time around. How do you feel?
Well, it's a very good feeling. I feel really excited and that I have made my family members proud. Mr. Dawson, Mr. Mario, everyone.
Imprisonment does not mean an end to academic pursuit. In fact, it is mandated under the Nelson Mandela rules.
Education of inmates is a must. When a person comes to prison, it doesn't mean that they are deprived of education or the opportunity for an education.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.